We are in a brand new area called the Necropolis. So let's start exploring. We're gonna find more crystals, and we're gonna find 4 levers for this device. See? It needs 4 levers. And that was a piece of paper about the Necropolis. Probably should have read it. Anyway, these are just abandoned ruins, okay? So that's the basic gist of it. Okay, there's a collectible, there's a morphing object, and here is a hidden objects challenge. Let's see if we can zoom through this one. You can use a cup over here and get a green stone. You can grab that knight's head there. You can rip these things off, giving you 2 items. You can grab this here, use the chalice of magic water on the symbols. That gives us the symbols. Then we're going to take a look at this. You're going to put the circle picture there. You're going to use the broom. 2 stones. Oh no, I'm missing a 3rd stone. Okay, where did the 3rd stone go? Ah, got it. You put the helmet on this guy for stone number 3. Yeah. Okay, 3rd stone goes into place, giving us these 2 items. We're going to put this tile into place. You want to highlight you want to click on the red symbols, basically. There you go. That will give us a pyramid. You put the tiny pyramid on top, and there we go. See, that's why I was rushing through that hidden objects challenge. It gives you an achievement, Supersonic! And because that's one of the shorter hidden objects challenges, it's one of the easier ones to get that achievement on, because the achievement requires you to beat the hidden objects challenge in under 2 minutes. Alrighty, so here's the morphing object, and there's the collectible. We've got a piece of paper here, which I can't read because things are in the way. It's about this particular part of the Necropolis. Looks like this is where people used to do some worshipping routines. So this connects to the other world. And this is some sort of sea goddess. Sea goddess, you need to do something in order to open up that seal. Let's worry about that later. And the god Mount Gore. He appeared in a different Lost Lands game. Give him his energy thing for a hammerhead. Maybe that's for that shark.
It's here, but there used to be a portal instead of a giant column. That's strange.
That's strange. Lever number 4 over there, and the 2-pronged staff over here, giving us a feather, and stone number 5. Great, and we'll come back here later to create planets. Let's see, there's a map. Where is that? Did I get the collectible? No, there's the collectible. And there's the morphing object. Okay. Got all those collectibles on that screen. Let's go back. The stones all go into place, as do the levers. Now you can spin the lever. And what's this here? It's a symbol. We just saw where the symbol gets used. Right here. Ooh, and this is a puzzle. So with this puzzle, you want to go left, and then up twice. Then we're going to go right twice. We can't go right here, so we have to go down and back up. Now we can go right. We can go down twice, then up and left. It's not that difficult of a puzzle, just you're going around the top.
Oh, here's the portal. Now we need to activate it somehow.
You go around the outside. You go left and then around the outside in a sort of clockwise fashion. That's how you do it. So this is the fantastic portal. Good, we'll be able to use it to reach Captain Stillburn.
I think someone is coming. Oh no, the guards found us!
Hey, it's our buddy Marin! You might recognize him from other games in the Lost Lands series. He is Susan's good friend. And apparently, he was that other person who was arrested at the same time Susan was in the previous video.
My dear Susan, I'm so glad and mortified to see you in front of me. A friend of mine, the beaverling Corko, sent a pigeon to me with the news. I know all about you and what you're after. My trailblazer skills helped me to get to Obian's castle. Then I deliberately surrendered myself to the guards in order to get inside and see where they're holding you. The Earl let it slip that you were in the dungeons. I've gotten rid of the guards with my magic, but Obian has fled. As for me, I've continued my journey. So, you're after Phineas Stolburn's body, are you? Yes, I've heard the story of his death and afterlife wanderings, but...
My husband isn't dead. I've thought so myself. Instead, he's in a deep magic slumber somewhere on Pangonian Island. And while he's wandering between the worlds, his every jump produces horrific natural disasters.
Well then, our worlds are in danger again. We have no time to lose. The key to the portal might be anywhere. Maybe in the Necropolis, maybe in the castle. The dungeon door is locked no more. We can go back to the castle and search it while the Earl is gone, scared off by my magic tricks. Speaking of which, he dropped this key when he was fleeing.
So I don't know if I'm crazy, but the captain's wife, Netiel, I believe her name is, did her hair change color in, like, every single scene? Like, when she was talking, her hair looked blonde, and then it was black in the cutscene when Marin arrived, and then it was brown there in that scene where she was just talking to him. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's use a hint. Hint should tell me what it is I'm missing here. Or not! Forget the hint. We're gonna go all the way back to the Earl's castle.
Don't bother. They're just sleeping. I had to do it, or they'd lock me up.
Sounding kind of whiny there, Marin. Now that he's freed us, we can go back to all the previous screens that we were in. Alright. Collection item, morphing item, and some puzzles, which we won't solve. We're gonna put the key here.
Wait, another guard is here. If he sounds the alarm, all the guards from the castle will rush to this place. We must find a way to neutralize him without anyone noticing.
So I'll end the video with knocking this guard out. That seems like a good stopping point. Here's a morphing object, here's a collectible, and the one item we can pick up is a glass sphere. Alright, map says we can go back to the Bay of Sorrows. That's where we use the glass sphere. That gives me the adrenaline vial. Right, so this is kind of an odd thing, but whenever you click here, Susan says she's very, very sleepy. She needs adrenaline to get past the sleepy flowers. And of course that comes with a creepy, super intense cutscene in order to pick up a flower. And some fragments, We're gonna use this knife to cut the flower. It is a sleeping flower, which we can use over here on the wolf. You might remember we need wolf's blood for the sleepy potion. But I mean, the flower works so well, it makes me think that we should just put the flower under the nose of the guard, and that would take care of the guard, right? It seems like that would be an easy way to go about it. Oh, I need a container to get that blood. The container is inside here. Before we open it, let's talk to Corko!
Susan! Marin! And whoever you are, welcome! Welcome! I'm so glad everything's well with you. Susan, dear, the day I fished you out of the river was the day I contacted Marin. I thought I had found someone who resembled Susan the War Maiden herself. Marin appeared before my burrow not long after. I told him everything about the captain and that horrible, horrible destruction of everything. And off he went. And so he found you. And I'm so happy. So, to what do I owe the pleasure? What now? Berserker's sleeping darts. Well, it's not my specialty exactly, but my tools are at your disposal. Look for them in the barn. Who knows, maybe something will be of use. Here's the key.
I love Corko, he's so cute. Okay, we want to put the fragments here. This is going to be a puzzle. What we need to do is make lines all over the board, so each number represents the number of lines touching that particular square. Let's see. How are we going to do that? I'm not sure. We'll figure out the top later. Let's see. If we do this... Yeah, there we go. That might be closer to the top. So what if I do that? Yep. That's how we do it. That's how we solve that puzzle. That gives me an empty flask, and we'll use it on the wolf to get the wolf's blood. And let's wrap up that wolf. We don't want that wolf to have such a very serious injury. So we're gonna open up here. We want to load this, which is really simple. Just click on that twice. We want to look over here. We use the lard to clean it off. Oh. Gave me an item I need. And over here, we're going to grab... We're going to rip this off. Just get rid of that completely. Then grab the tongs. We're going to go all the way back to the castle area. Gonna use the tongs over here. So there is a fair amount of going from place to place in this particular area. We're just jumping from location to location, just across the various, like, four worlds, I guess you would call them. And I totally forgot to find the morphing object and the collectible, which are right there. Disc saw goes over here. We're gonna put it into place now. That should fix the machine, right? Do I need to push these down? Yes, I do. That gives me plenty of planks. We're gonna go all the way back to the Necropolis. The Necropolis entrance. Remember, this bridge was out. Planks go there. That gives me a saw. As well as this. This is gonna be a puzzle for later on. And maybe we have all the ingredients to build that potion. I think we do. So we've got the drowsy flower, we've got the wolf blood, we've got the juicer, we've got the saw. Well, the saw doesn't go there. We've got the feather. Let's see, I need a hollow tube, that's right. So the saw is going to go all the way back here. We're going back here, we're going to use the saw on the bamboo. And that should be the last item we need. Good, so I use the juicer on the flower root. Now we've got extreme sleepy potion mixed with wolf blood. We put the feather on that. We're gonna tie the feather into place. We're gonna dip it into the sleepy potion. And we're gonna put that in the tube. And that is the sleeping dart. Hooray. I do want to go to the Necropolis. The hint... What exactly is it that I can do here? Hint. Hint? It's weird that the map screen is saying there's totally an action you can take here, but I'm not seeing any real actions that I can take. And the hint button is saying there's nothing I can do. So we're just gonna ignore it, go to the Earl's castle, and bring an end to the video by knocking out the guard with a sleeping dart.
Phew. Looks like Jepp didn't deceive me. His weapon is working.
I find it odd Susan says that. Was she worried Jepp was lying to her? Because I totally trusted him. He seemed like a nice, helpful fellow.